An Olympic gold medalist as you've never seen her before. The dots on the screen are gymnast Shawn Johnson. The technology maps her movements as she runs down the mat. Cameras pick up the reflective nodes, which are attached to nearly every part of Shawn's body. We're at Nike's headquarters in Oregon. We've been given rare access to their research area, where they're designing a new line of clothing marketed around Shawn. The 19-year-old has just signed a sponsorship deal with the company.
I am out of high school and wanting to go to college and wanting to build a foundation for the rest of my life, and this really can set me up for good.
Or handstand push-ups.
And for the company backing her, this articulate, attractive young athlete has a golden touch, whether that's medals at the Olympics or marketing sporting products.
Like that.
This is a woman who is fit, healthy, glamorous, brave, who's already an elite performer in gymnastics, is now an elite performer through Dancing with the Stars. So she's extended that wider audience. And there's a story to follow about just going for it, which is exactly what Nike's about.
Shawn Johnson joins a long list of famous athletes who have signed up to the Nike brand. When she won gold in Beijing, she was a relative unknown. But her fame and success means she's now an attractive advert. And her deal with Nike brings her much more than just money and free clothes.
Right up on here.
With the deal come custom-built clothing and footwear. Again, getting the size right is an exact science. Shawn seriously injured her knee last year, and she isn't even certain she'll compete at London 2012. For a more mature Shawn Johnson, gold is still the goal. But with celebrity status and more than 85,000 followers on Twitter, she now sees herself as a businesswoman as well as an athlete.
I do consider myself a businesswoman, and I'm still learning, and there is a lot left to learn, but I love that part of it because that's the part where, you know, people get to know who I am and see the real me instead of just the gymnast flipping on the screen.
And the Nike Lake was formed when they...
For Shawn, a day touring Nike's headquarters is a day she isn't training. Her deal will mean more commitments like this. But Nike has a long tradition of kitting out the best athletes. They hope backing Shawn will pay off, and she hopes the company's support will only increase her chances of gold in London. Tom Burridge, BBC News, in Portland, Oregon.